Hey friends, Karen Basket DIYer here. Welcome back for another fun tumbler tutorial with me. You guys, today's tumbler was totally planned and all went well. It involves glitter, sunflowers, cow print vinyl, washi tape, serape or rainbow vinyl. So it was so much fun to make, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I had fun making it. So if you're new here, welcome. I drop tumbler tutorials every Sunday and Thursday at 6 a.m. And if you're a regular, you know how much I love you coming back. So be sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, comment. I love hearing from you guys. Everything that I use for you in this tutorial today, all the links will be in the description below. You might even find some fun coupon codes in there. So anyways, here is the tumbler that I have for you today. And you guys, this is a fun 12-ounce thick doozie from Makerflo. It has an interchangeable lid, so you can put a bottle in here or just a regular cup. So just stay tuned, follow along, and I'll walk you through the steps and show you how I created this one. Here's a look at the fun glitter, vinyl, and flippin' awesome paint that I'll be using. I just wanted to go ahead and start out by trimming up my vinyl. I had this cow print from Expressions Vinyl. I've had this for a very long time, basically since I started making tumblers. I thought it was super cute, so I ordered it way back yonder when. Anyways, just got that measured out for my V on the tumbler and used my favorite application technique, which is using window cleaner to apply the vinyl. Just give it a nice good spritz, rub it on, and then you're able to nicely apply your vinyl, move it around if you need to. You know me, I struggle with getting any and everything straight, so this is the best technique for me. Once I got that cow print vinyl in place, I grabbed this serape or serape. I'm not exactly sure how you say it. It's actually called rainbow vinyl. It's a glitter vinyl from Expressions Vinyl. I cut a couple of like 1-inch wide strips, and then I cut them at an angle. You'll see here, I'm trying to get the angles to match up and align with my V that I have on the tumbler already. I applied them the exact same way using the window cleaner. It just, again, makes it so much easier. You'll see I end up pulling them off quite a few times and repositioning them. So the window cleaner is super helpful. Once I got those rainbow strips in line and in place, I used my super amazingly dull craft knife to basically saw this V-split because I wanted it to match up the lines on the rainbow or serape vinyl to match up. So I just had to work with it. If I would just hurry up and buy a new craft knife, it wouldn't be quite as difficult. But once I got that issue taken care of, it lined up and matched up perfect. I then just trimmed up my vinyl edges all the way around the tumbler. And next I grabbed my Spicy Mustard Flippin' Awesome paint. Yellow can be tricky, as you can see, not good one coat coverage. So I thought I would be able to get away with 2 coats, and that still was not enough for my glitter application that I wanted to do. So yes, I ended up doing a 3rd coat of the Spicy Mustard. Make sure you allow 4 hours of dry time between each layer of paint, by the way. All right, so I'm about to put my 3rd layer on of this Spicy Mustard. You know, normally on that 2nd layer, I get really impatient and go ahead and put my glitter on, but I need this to have good coverage. So I went ahead and was very patient, and I'm going for a 3rd layer, and then I'll dump my glitter on. And I'm using Sunflower from Glitter Heart Co. I am being pretty generous with this layer because it will be my glitter adhesive. So I'm putting it on there pretty thick, as you can see. Now that I've got this layer on, I need to allow 4 hours of dry time. All right, so I'm a little disappointed. My glitter was all nice and dry. Paint had dried before I got the glitter on there. So now I'm having to apply a second coat, which I did not want to do. But I'm going to be using glitter glue this time. And hopefully this will take care of it. And just in case I haven't told you yet, or you don't know this, glitter glue is one of the amazing Crystalac products, along with that Flippin' Awesome paint that I used, and the Brite Tone clear coat that I'll be using later on. These are all Crystalac products. Okay, so now that my glitter glue and glitter have been dry for about an hour, I am smushing it, which you can see that I am simply just rolling it in parchment paper and applying firm pressure, and this helps to flatten out the glitter. I know I tell you this in every video, but this will definitely help you get smoother Brite Tone layers faster. It's super crucial to smush your glitter. Okay, so I'm about to do something a little bit different or unique. Something I've not ever done before. I'm making it sound like it's a really big deal. It's not. But anyways, I have this turquoise glitter. It's a gold and turquoise chunky mix from Glitter and Grand. I ordered from them a long time ago and have gotten some really pretty things from them. Really inexpensive glitter. Very pretty glitter. But anyways, I'm just dumping a little bit out right there. And then I'm using my glitter glue, and I am going to just do this right here. Sometimes it's hard to get your glitter glue to stick to fresh vinyl. You can see it's kind of separating a little bit. Not a big deal, but just so you know. If I was putting Brite Tone on it, I would have probably the exact same issue. Okay, now then I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this glitter, and I am sprinkling it on to just that part. So there's that. I'm gonna just turn it over, tap it off, make sure I don't have any loose glitter. Because now then, I am going to go ahead and seal up this yellow glitter. I can use that same brush because I did not get any glitter on it. I'm going ahead and going over my vinyl line of that rainbow vinyl just to go ahead and start smoothing it out a bit, because there's usually a little bit of a variance or height difference in your glitter and your vinyl. So going over it is helpful. And it's also super helpful for whenever you start applying your Brite Tone layers, everything will have the same even surface. I waited about an hour, and then I was able to seal up all the loose glitter right here, this turquoise glitter. I just went over it with glitter glue as well. Once all my glitter glue was nice and dry, I was then able to start my Brite Tone layers. You can apply a new layer of Brite Tone every 4 hours. Super important to wait 4 hours in between each layer. These are very thin layers. It will take several to get your glitter to a smooth enough surface to be able to apply your vinyl, which is what I'm about to do next. So for the yellow part, I had a sunflower design in mind, and I went into Cricut Design Space, found the perfect sunflower, and the moment I started to click cut, I realized that it said checkout, which means I had to pay for this image, and no, I was not about to pay for that because I already paid for Cricut Design Space. So yeah, I went back in and found another sunflower that I really liked, grabbed that one, and I had to add some little dots to the center, which simply meant getting a shape, sizing it down, adding it, welding it all together, and duplicating it several times for the amount of sunflowers that I wanted on my tumbler. I always make a few extra. This time I didn't. I was just hopeful that that was enough. I used 651 permanent vinyl from Expressions Vinyl to cut these out. Once I got them all weeded, I just started applying them where I wanted. So I thought, you know, I ended up moving this bottom one around. You might see that later on in the video, but I was a little bit strategic on where I placed these. I did have one spot in my glitter that had a little bit of a divot from having to do that second coat of glitter. So I just made sure that you can see it right there. I'm trying to cover that one spot. And once I got that covered, I just, you know, went ahead and applied the sunflower sort of strategically yet sporadically all around on the yellow portion of the tumbler. I always like the look of them being halfway on, so I just cut them in half and apply them to the edges. I did that several times on here, and then as you can see, I went ahead and removed that one in the middle on the bottom and replaced it. Next, I just used my craft knife and removed the overlapping pieces. After I got all the vinyl on and everything in place, I was then able to begin on my Brite tone layers. Just super thin layers every 4 hours, and it takes several, you know, to get your vinyl and everything all leveled out. So I'm going to be applying washi tape later, so I definitely needed to make sure that my vinyl overlapping areas, glitter, where it all meets up, is flat. Okay, I'm to the point on this one where I need to outline or, you know, mask off or cover my seams, and I just ran to Michael's to go find some washi tape and couldn't find the exact that I was looking for. I have this gold, which it's a very bright gold, but it really matches the gold that's in this turquoise glitter really well. So I came back home and went, oh my goodness, I went to town for nothing. And I say that like it's 50 miles away. It's like 5 miles, but still. So this is what I'm going to go ahead and use. So this was pretty simple to do. I know in the past washi tape has given me fits, but this went on with ease, and then I just used my craft knife to trim up all the ends and edges. Okay, you guys, this is so stinking cute. I love how this has just come together really, really well. And guess what? You know, I had this whole idea in my mind the whole time. This is not a mishap, mistake tumbler. This was purely planned. Okay, so I'm a little concerned because that washi tape is so thin that I might possibly have some lifting. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of glitter glue and put on my brush here and just go over the edges just to try to make sure that it stays down. Okay, so this tumbler is almost finished with its Brite tone layers, but the more I looked at it, the more I was like, no, it still needs something. I'm not super impressed with this washi tape. It's just too flat and boring looking. So I finally ran to Hobby Lobby yesterday and found this thinner gold, and I'm just gonna layer it right over the top, centered up, and hopefully that will complete it. I realized if I had some gold vinyl that matched, I could cut my own strips of vinyl to do this, but I don't have anything that I just love. After I got all of this washi tape applied, I then just started my bright tone layers. I did not record that for you because it can become boring and monotonous. But you guys, I am so thrilled with how this tumbler turned out. Gold is not necessarily my choice of color, but it just all jives really well together. It's fun, it's unique, it's different. Has a little bit of a Western flair maybe with those sunflowers, the serape rainbow. I don't know how you say that, but the cow print, the turquoise, I think it just all came together really, really well. Here I'm just showing you now that you can interchange that lid with this, 12-ounce Makerflo doozie, which is really fun. But anyways, I hope that you have been encouraged or inspired somehow, some way throughout this video, and that you will like, subscribe, comment, follow, maybe join my Tumbler Talk with Karen Basket DIYer Facebook group. You guys, I just really appreciate you watching and hope that you have a wonderful day.